Hey, how was training today?
Oh, good training. You know, I always got a good group down here in Toronto, and you know, a good coach, and that's what it's about. You know, working with people who can help your game. If you're not growing, you're not gonna do anything now in this new age sport. You always got to improve. So.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Do you ever train with Robin?
I roll around with Robin the archive.
Cool. And how much of a beating do you put on him?
Oh, he beats me up.
Oh, Mark lays a pretty good beat.
Mark, I saw glimmers of you. Last time I was down at Extreme Couture, I just watched you take a dude that was like twice your size down and basically do about 3 submissions on him in about 4 seconds, which I just wanted to say, if you could do me a favor, because Robin's really annoying, and we're trying to come up with a good nickname for him, which we've got lots of submissions. There's a contest we're running on the show. But if you can, the next time you roll with him, when you go to tap him out or when you're elbowing him in the face, can you just go, this one's for Jonathan, and then make it like 3 times harder than you normally do, and just slice his forehead open?
Thanks a lot,
like give him a huge gash, but don't make it so that he can't fight. Like cut him under the eye, or like cut open his ear. Or actually, he just took a bad shot from a chick today in his jaw. He was sparring with a girl boxing, and she beat the shit out of him. And I'm not joking around. He just really admitted that to me.
No. Got beat up by a girl today.
Yeah, I did actually.
She happens
earlier,
to be
I actually trained with Mark this afternoon.
She happens to be a Canadian champion, but
Sandy
even still.
Seguris. I was sparring with her this morning, and she dislocated my jaw. So that wasn't good. She does like, hey, my ego's not bad. Like I can handle. I try to learn as best I can, but I did get beat up by a girl today, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. But you know,
that happens weekly because your girlfriend kicks the shit out of you too, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, to be totally dead honest, I think I don't know if people absolutely realize the difference between a guy with a couple of fights like myself and a guy like Mark, who's an elite guy. When we train, when he decides to turn it up, he will hurt me. So like he put me down with a liver shot the other day. You remember that, Mark?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't.
You know, but like the thing is, it's not about when you, especially when you're training. It's about, you know, being able to train the next day, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like if you're going with someone, you know, that, say you're at a higher level, you work on different things. You work on your defense, or, you know, there's ways around it. You don't want to go in there and get beat up every day, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's how you get fights canceled because of injuries.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, theoretically, for an idiot like Jonathan who knows absolutely nothing about anything,
that's totally untrue. I know quite a few things about a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much an idiot. I'm an idiot on most things.
Beat up by a girl today.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. There's something I knew.
Yeah, it's true.
I have a memory.
Sandy Seguris, she's a Canadian boxing champion. At least I got beat up literally by one of the toughest girls in the world.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Congratulations, Robin.
Yeah, thank you.
On getting your ass kicked by a tough girl rather than a non-tough girl.
Thank you. But no, I mean,
she's in shape.
Seriously, when you train with somebody better, if I train with Mark, my goal is to survive what's happening.
So you're saying Sandy's better than you?
Yeah, Sandy's tougher than me. She punches hard.
I'm just paying close attention to the words you're choosing.
Anyways, when you train with someone like Mark, your goal is to work your defense as best you can. So what you're trying to do is not get submitted, not get knocked out. Do your best.
If you train not to lose, Robin, you will lose.
Yeah.
You have to train to win, dude.
Like, dude, you're talking out of your ass. You have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I'm quoting what trainers would normally say.
So, Mark,
Mark, do you tell people to train not to lose or train to win?
No, train to win, definitely.
Yeah. Fuck, and Robin is retarded. That's why he's got a losing record.
Jonathan, you should be a motivational speaker.
Yeah. Oh, I already am.
Yeah.
But not only that, I just think that's why Robin has a losing record. He trains not to lose.
Yeah, no, I don't.
He doesn't train to win.
No, when you train with people that might have a little less skill than you work your offense. And when you train with people that are a little more than you train your defense. I mean, it's basic. Mark, back me up on this, please.
No, I back you up there.
Thank you.
You're just Mark, you're just backing him up because you just, he trains with you every now and again, so you feel sorry for him because he's such a slouch.
He got beat up by a girl today.
There you go. That's worth it. So, Mark, what's the deal? Like, what do you think Sam, just switching it back over to UFC 97, what do you think Sam's got to do to beat Matt Wiman? I mean,
I think the first round's the most important round of the fight. Wiman's one of those guys who's super aggressive. His conditioning's, not the greatest. He's a grinder, but again, he's most threatening in the first round. So I think Sam's got to fight that first round like it's the, first and last round of his life.
Right.
With defending the takedown, defending the submission attacks. Because I think once he gets out of that first round, he's in the clear.
And can he break?
Get his first TKO victory in the UFC.
Can he break Wiman like at the first round ends and he's still there and he looks good? Can he break Wiman right there? Do you think?
No, I don't think he like Wiman's a gamer. Like don't get me wrong, but I think after the first round, it's Sam's fight.
Yeah, cool.
Like, so I think Sam, if he gets through that first round, which I totally think he will and believe he will, like I think it's in Sam's hands.
Okay, so then what's his strategy in the first round? I mean, what do you think he needs to do?
You know, make Wiman waste energy, make Wiman get frustrated, you know, and just like nullify any of his attacks and hurt him and make him pay for missing anything.
Yeah. And do you guys look specifically at Wiman's, you know, all his fight footage and stuff like that? See what kind of what kind of combinations he's got?
Totally.
So you know, like on average, he throws this combination, that combination, and this combination, and all that kind of stuff.
Well, you know how he sets the takedown stuff, like you know, like if he stands and trades with Sam, like where he's playing into Sam's fight.
Yeah.
Like as much as Sam's improved on the ground, and you know he's definitely a threat, and he can put anybody away in the ground. He still wants to fight on the feet.
Yeah, and he's still a badass kickboxer.
Not that he can't do anything other than that, but again, he wants to fight on the feet just like me on any other fight. Like that's his goal. But like we know how he's setting up the takedowns, and you know what he does from like he likes to take the back and work from back control. So there's things that we've been working on, and hopefully Sam gets to showcase everything he's been working on. And
do you work, like say you know that the guy, you know, does find his way to the back sometimes, do you work worst case scenario from the back a lot? Like,
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like Sam's been working with one of the top jiu-jitsu guys in Vegas every day. So you know he's ready. He's ready.
I think really like we have fun doing the show and it's fun, you know, talking about getting beat up by girls and stuff. But I think this is the kind of stuff that is interesting to people, like this kind of being able to talk and analyze about specifically what you'll do in a fight like that. You know, how does it feel for you guys to be involved? Like, you know, I know that being in the corner is different, but I mean, it's still your team and your brothers and your family essentially that's there. How do you feel about that? Like, how does it feel to be?
Like I said, like I'm more nervous going in than if I was fighting. There's no question. You know, like I have the pressure of Sam on me. Like I'm personally, like I take this personally. I want this as win as bad as he does. You know.
Yeah. So when do you guys
like for the gym, for our team, for everything?
So Mark, when do you guys head up to Montreal?
I'm heading up there tomorrow. We're doing like a mini little training camp down there in Montreal with the wrestling club, and so it'll be a fun weekend.
Is it? They invited me, but I couldn't go, and I got beat up by a girl, so I shouldn't go. But where are you guys training? Where's the training?
Well, we're training at the Montreal Wrestling Club,
cool.
Which is where St. Pierre and a lot of the top guys in Montreal train for wrestling.
And Coach Nick, Nick came out of there.
Coach Nick Johnson's from. Yeah. So you know, it's gonna be it's just gonna be a fun little training camp. You know, it's always good to get out and train with different guys and different levels, and yeah, it's having fun. And
is this just basically just to help, you know, sort of finalize things and get ready to cut, you know, finish off cutting weight, or is this more of a?
No, Sam's not going.
Oh, Sam's training's done. You know, like this last week, your training's done. It's more about, you know, a short workout, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, just get a sweat, work on timing, make sure you don't get injured or cut or anything like that, and then just make him weight.
And Sam has no problem with that. He's been doing it for years, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So hey, after parties, where are you guys going?
I think we're a part of the Anderson and Chuck party.
Yeah,
Metropolis on the Saturday night. Sorry.
MMAcanada.net.
I'm doing a party with Vandalay Silva on the Friday night.
For Crash MMA, or
yeah.
We'll be at that one. But what was I going to ask him?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
you started saying where are the party's at.
So
you're trying to get your drink on.
Yeah, after Sam wins, how drunk will he get?
I don't know. You got to pace yourself after a fight. You know,
like Hordesky drunk?
Away from everything, away from partying, away from everything.
Yeah.
You know, you've been training, eating right, so normally Sam doesn't last too long.
He doesn't get Hordesky drunk though?
Well, maybe a couple weeks down the road or a week down the road, but maybe not that night. It was more be just celebration.
Yeah.